Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today we will be looking into Squad Survival Tournament once again. I have played this event 5 times now since basically the release, and I think it's about time that we give our opinions about this event. I also recorded a gameplay and I want to show you guys during this video, so I'm gonna be do like a commentary over this and also talk about the event and talk about the strategies, the talents as well, because I think a lot of people might want to know. And also at the end of the video, I will do like a pros and cons so you guys can see like what is good about it or what I think is good about it, and also what I think it's requires some changes and stuff like that. So yeah, that being said, let's take a look at the gameplay. Now let's take a look at the gameplay of my third match for this event. I already said that I played 5 matches and I didn't record on my the other matches because it would take so long to edit them out because the match is averaging 25 minutes or so, right? So I'm trying to make it simple. I want to talk over or give commentary and talk over one of the matches that I played, and try to give guys like another perspective, give you guys my opinion about this event, also addressing some issues that a lot of people have been having, and try to address something that people wrote or I saw wrote on Facebook page where they said that this event is mainly for the whales, and they call it quite unfairness with this event because people that are stronger are going to benefit a lot, right? And the more casual players or a little bit weaker players, they will struggle in this event. And I totally understand that, right? Because I played 5 matches, 2 of them where I met people stronger than me or are the same power as me. I think that is, I can see where they come from. Although, even though I am in the other side of the power spectrum, right, where I can beat pretty much a lot of people, I still struggle against the mega whales, right? I have been lucky to avoid many of them, but some people have met them a couple times, and you can see why they want to address this issue because it should be like STP cap, right? It should cap to maybe like 600k or something like that, for example, so people have the same fundamentals to play with. But in my opinion, I, I don't mind it because I fought it like this during the whole KVK period and many KVKs throughout the years. Basically you had to get used to it, but I totally understand why people are saying it because it's quite unfair. If you look at here, in a minute's time, I'm relocating to fight 2 person, and judging by the profile, right? I was looking at the profile. I was way stronger than them, and I had fun, right? But for them, it might be like, oh damn, he's too strong, right? He's too strong. It's not fair. I can totally understand their viewpoint and where they come from. You can see here, I was looking around the power 600k. Another one is like 550k or something like that. So it's not fair where you had to fight like a 700k match, which I believe it's really difficult to deal with it. So we are trying. I know the devs already know about this, so we are trying to do anything we can. We're just testing out. Keep in mind the event is relatively new, so yeah. Besides that, there's nothing much of like a issue with this gameplay. There are one that I think is quite like main issue in my opinion. It is the time of the event. 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. in my opinion is not a good time for a lot of people. 10 a.m. especially if I'm in Europe, you have work in the morning, you want to go to work, you don't have time to play. When you come back from work, 10 p.m., most of the time you're very tired, especially during the weekdays, which this event will occur during every, I think it was Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of every weekend, or maybe every 2 weeks, something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but this is going to be some issue for a lot of people, right? So I know a lot of people have been, telling and reporting that, okay, we need to change the timer. I know that the devs already know about this issue, so they are working on changing the timer so we can have different time that fits for everybody, for Asians, for Europeans, and for Americans, so that those with different time zones can play with each other or play the game without having to take a break from work, or maybe it's too late at night, something like that, right? So yeah, that being said, that's pretty much the only things I want to bring up, kind of like the things that we can fix on for the future. There are some minor bugs here and there in the game, but I'm not expecting much because the event is very new. So maybe in a couple of weeks, if we see the same bugs being here, that's when we will be pointing out to the devs properly about what they can do, that they have to fix and stuff like that, right? And you have some minor bugs where you have your troops stuck in the nodes or stuck in a castle that won't come back and stuff like that. There's a minor issue here and there, but besides that, I don't think there are that many bugs that there are. I think the gameplay is good. I think I really like this fast-paced kind of IB, and 3 versus 3, very good idea. And you can see here, when I defeated somebody, I got some troops back. I think that's a very good idea as well. And also you see that the nodes that give you boost, you can see on the top left corner as well with the golden icon where I think I got prosperity region bonus here. And you can see I got like 540k points at the time. I was a little bit behind because I was doing only like started to do PvP, and here soon I will start to jump in to do like a lot of PvP here. And I was trying things out, right? As a first match when I played, I tried a new talent, Tenacity. It's really good if you're fighting against whales. The tenacity will help you a lot. I tried some different talents as well, like teleportations. I think you should have that. And of course, I tried another one called Resurrection. Same as IB, if you get 0, you will respawn again in the bubble. And you can see soon that they're gonna use it as well. I think it's a very good talent, and you should try all the talents, right? So since I've been playing 5 games now, I've been trying different talents, prosperity, region, all those kind of stuff. I've tried that, and in my opinion, the best 2 or 3 ones, I would say the teleportations is very good to have. Tenacity is situational against the mega whales. Resurrection is very good in PvP, like now, right? You will see very soon that they're gonna use Resurrection. And also the last one, I think gaining prosperity like 10% each time you do it, I think that's very good at the end of the battle. I think that is very good. But besides that, yeah, I think the others talent is okay, alright. I mean, you can use that if you want to go for a special strategy of yours, but I would say majority of the time people will go with teleport and resurrection. And if you're meeting like super whales, as you probably can see before you enter the match, during the matchmaking period, you have 1 hour to see like which team you're gonna meet. If you see like you're gonna meet a mega whale, you probably want to use tenacity, right? But if you're thinking you can beat a lot of people, you don't have to bring it. You can bring, like I did, the resurrection and the teleportation. You can see here that the enemies here, toadies, shout out to them, very very good team player by them. What they did was very very cool, which if one get beaten, they try to resurrect each other, and it worked out pretty well in my opinion. And of course, like I mentioned with the first issue here with this game, I was much stronger than they were, right? So I just attack, right? But if you come in their situation like them, if you know how to help out each other as a team, you will be very, very, very annoying for a lot of whales to fight against, because you're a very good player you can resurrect each other really fast and stuff like that, right? So in my opinion, there are different strategies that you can go for. If everybody on your team is very strong, you can probably go like solo out and spread out solo wise, and then try to fight 1v1 against others quite more often, right? But some others, maybe you have like 2 PvP players and 1 support, where the support have like the energy or the teleportation, where they can teleport to you and resurrect you in case you come in trouble, right? That would be a good thing for one of the strategies. But for me, right now, was just testing a lot of stuff. I was trying to get a lot of points per match, see how much points I can get with the amount of PvP I did in this video. And yeah, from what I know, I right now, after like I would say 3rd, 4th, and 5th match of playing this event, I managed to average around like 1.2, 1.3 million battle score. I think that is pretty good. I think that will get you to top 10 in this game or in this event, with if your allies or your teammates also get like 10 mil, or like 1.3 millions, right? 1 million would be enough, and then you have a good to go to be top 10 in this ranking. And I think people should be playing this at least once a week of this event, right? The rewards is pretty good. To be top 100, you need like to participate 1 time, get a decent score. 1 million would be good, like battle score, and then you should be top 100. And the top 100 rewards are 40 fragments of either Shadow and Holy Immortal randomly, and then you get some artifact as well, and some troop heal, or I think it was troop healing speed ups, I think. So you can see here near the end of the battle, you can see the guy, this person was very smart. I move up to him, and then he started moving around, right? He tried to avoid us because he knew we came for him to try to attack him. And he was doing really good strategy right here. You're basically playing mouse and cat, right? Or cat and mouse, sorry. So I tried to relocate here, and then when I'm pretty much near this guy, and then he's gonna probably move around again. And then a lot of stuff, good stuff. You can use strategy against the whales. I don't know. For me, I don't know about moving around will help you a lot, right? The point of this, the majority of the points come from PvP. You can see here, you already moved here, and then my friend here, he decided to teleport to this place real soon. You can see it, and right there. So now we are at like very end of the whole match, where you see that the red zone is going to be shrinking really, really soon. And once the red zone, I would say the lava or the red zone shrinks to basically you have no zones, the prosperity will drop very, very fast. So what you should do every time you know that you're going to end up in this situation, try to go near your teammates or let teammates come near you. So when you are very near, as you will see very soon in like 30 seconds, I tried to move next to my friend when I knew that I couldn't resurrect, right? So I came there right in time to resurrect my friend once the zone is basically gone and the prosperity drop. I was in the elimination state where I couldn't do anything. So was he. Luckily, our prosperity or elimination rate timer is count down really, really slow. You can see here the prosperity went down real fast, and I ended up in the near death state. And here somehow it came to me. I tried to to garrison my friend. It resurrected him. It worked. I think at the time he got a phone call, so he didn't do anything. So here he came back to 1. So that means like will finish last because the other guy didn't have any teammates where he, where you can help him resurrect. So yeah, that's basically it of the gameplay. So there's not really much to talk about, really. I hope I managed to, give you guys some clear information what's going on about this event, what I think about this event. Also addressing some issues with this event. The gameplay and strategy videos will probably come, like, I would say in a week or two, next week maybe, after, I try to make up a strategy. For the first 5 battles right now, I've just been trying to test out a lot of the stuff, the talents, the strategies that I have with my friends, and see how many points we can get each time. So I think a lot of people will be interested in this if, we had a little bit more clear time, especially, and people will be able to play this game because this mode, in my opinion, have a lot of potential that I think can bring a lot of people to the game, especially during the off season of KVK when there is no KVK to play. I think this one is very good. Yeah, pretty much that what I want to say about this event. Give it time. Don't If there's some small bugs, please report it in so that the developers know that there's a bug in the game. And yeah, the rewards is pretty good. I do really recommend a lot of people to play this and try it out at least a couple of times before they judge how good this event is. In my opinion, I would only talk to those who knows how to play IB League properly, right? Like the I would say the hardcore players, I would say the professional players. That is better word. The very good players of this game, especially the IB mode, they're telling me that this mode is very good. They like the pace of this, the relocation pace, the how fast we can go around and attack people, do some PvP. I think that is what people really been wanting for a long time. This kind of stuff like PvP, fast pace, and it's very good, especially people that have spent a lot of money on this game. They're probably gonna like this a lot. So yeah, give it time and you will probably think this event is pretty good, especially during off seasons like I mentioned earlier. So yeah, that's basically my viewpoint, pros and cons about this event. I hope I addressed the issues for you guys to know that not we, but the developers are working on the issues. There will be hotfix, or maybe not hotfix, but a patch that will probably help out with the bug issues and the timing issues in the future. So yeah, hang in there, try out this event. I think I like it a lot, and I like that the PvP is very fun, and everybody that I play with, at least, they said they had a good time with it. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope I managed to cover everything that needs to be said about this video and my honest opinion about it. And I think, like I said, try it out, and yeah, give it a comment if you have anything you want to know. Would you wonder any questions here and or in the daily talk session? This will be very, very good as well. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.